Before I changed, started acting strange, had my life in my own hands. Meanwhile, I was wasting time, thinking things were fine, but you had other plans. Behind your weak disguise, all the worthless lies, I was wrong and now I know. Don't think that I won't try, this is not goodbye. Pushed around, always lost, not found, but I didn't realize. Like a giant standing in my way, leading me astray. Now it's time for me to rise. I knew I had to find myself. Turns out I'm on my own. I won't let it go. The right and wrong that you pretend to know. The fire in my heart burns in your shadow. The silver lining it began to rust, and now I get who I can and cannot trust. I won't let it go.
There we go. What is up, freaks and geeks, and welcome back to the OCD Dex Challenge. I almost clicked the wrong button and muted myself. We are back in Pokemon Crystal. We are here in Blackthorn City. We are pretty close to getting our 8th gym badge. Everything is the same except for a little bit. I have trained off screen in the couple days that I haven't been on Crystal. So I've got Sneasel to 36, Heracross did not move. She was already one of the highest. I think she was the highest I had. Sunkern's up to 30, Xatu's up to 34, and Quilava and Lantern, I didn't get to train them as much as I wanted to before today. But we've got some Pokemon to catch, and then we've got a gym to fight. We're going to go down to Route 45, catch some Pokemon, because we can only catch them during daytime, so we've got about an hour and a half until it's nighttime in the game. And then after that, we'll go fight Claire and get our final Johto gym badge. So let's go ahead and just update everything real quick for Route 45. We're looking for a male Gligar, a Donphan, regular male and female because it does have a gender variant, a Skarmory, and that will be it. We can catch Phanpy, but only in the morning. So we're going to have to do a morning stream, which I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get up so we can do a morning stream and catch some Pokemon like Phanpy, Ladybug, Ledi, and stuff like that. So from there, we can go into the Dark Cave. We can catch some Pokemon that are morning only, and then there's some night only. So I'm going to focus on clearing Route 45 and fighting Claire and doing the Dragon's Den and all that, kind of getting some story stuff and making additions. If we catch everything that we need to today, we will add 5 more Pokemon to the dex count. And we need 4 a day to catch everything before Sword and Shield come out. So that's a pretty good goal. Let's go ahead and get our hunting screen going. We need a Gligar. And while I get this updated, I have changed from the Monster Cat app. We do still have the Monster Cat Gold license, but we're using Spotify for music, so we can use some of our copyright-free music that we used to use in the early days of the stream, and basically opened up some more options for music. And then once I get everything working with Nightbot, we will actually be able to do requests and stuff like that, so that's pretty exciting. So we just need a Skarmory. Okay. There we go. So we need a Skarmory, we need a male Gligar, and then we need a female, a male, and a Living Dex edition of Donphan. Gligar's a 20%, Donphan's a 10%, and Skarmory's a 5%. So we've got some work cut out for us. Let's go ahead, put Lantern back in the front. Actually, Gligar and Donphan are ground, so we can't paralyze them that way. So let's go ahead and put Xatu in the front, because we can just do Nightshade. We're going to go ahead and drop down to Route 44, start our hunts, and then if we can catch everything before it's nighttime, that'd be perfect. And then once we get everything, or it turns night, whichever comes first, we will go to the Blackthorn City Gym. I don't know why that was so difficult to say. But yes, the goal is to catch 4 Pokemon a day, and we will have everything we need non-shiny before Sword and Shield. So obviously we want to try to catch more than that so we can be, ahead of the curve if we miss stream days and stuff like that. But right now we are on track, so we're going to see a lot of Geodudes. Yeah, everything that we're looking for, we need a Gligar. Is a 20%, but it has to be a male because it has a male and female. Oh, hey, we're Donphan. So excited, I forgot how to speak. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do Nightshade. It's going to do damage equal to our level. Donphan's pretty tanky, so it can definitely take 1. He can definitely tank 2. So this is a male. We need a male, a female, and a Living Dex edition. So we'll just do another Nightshade. And we've got Great Balls. Let's see, there we go. Defense Curl and Growl. That is fine with me. We have 12 Great Balls. I try to say 10 and 12 at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, close. Okay. It's coming in for a Fury attack. 4 damage at a time. That's not terrible. It just depends on how many times he hits. There's 4. Okay, 16 damage. Let's do another Great Ball. First one almost caught him. There we go. 1 shake. 2 shake. 3 shake. Donphan was caught. Very good. Donphan's data was newly added to the Pokedex. Because this Pokemon's skin is so tough, a normal attack won't even leave a scratch on it. We will not give you a nickname, and he was sent to Bill's PC. So let's update some stuff here. We got ourselves a male Donphan. He's got the bigger tusks. And the sprite is huge. Let's fix that. There we go. So we are down to 898 Pokemon remaining until Sword and Shields, and 318 total. Okay, so we need female and whatever we can find of a Donphan. Male Gligar and a Skarmory. Skarmory does not have gender variants, so we will take the first Skarmory we get. It is a 5% encounter, so that's probably going to be the hardest one to find. But we're also looking for 2 more 10% encounters, so statistically speaking, we might see a Skarmory before there's another Donphan. This one's a female, which is perfect because we can catch her, and then whatever Donphan we find next is, our Living Dex edition. So we'll just click Nightshade twice, get her down into the yellow. She's a little bit stronger. She's doing 5 damage now. Ooh, okay. 5 times. So rude. Okay. If we do it again, it's going to kill her. So we will stay where we're at, and we'll go for a Great Ball. We have 10 Great Balls left. We've got 1, 2, 3. Female Donphan. Very nice. It's a lot easier than our last crystal stream was going. Alright, so we've got a male and we've got a female. I do need to update that count. So our next Donphan, it does not matter. It'll be part of the Living Dex. Oh, a Graveler. Which you bet we've already finished the Kanto Dex, so this gets us down to 897 and up to 319 Pokemon. We want to run away from this Graveler. We have no interest in you, buddy. I mean, you got a cool sprite this time around, but I've already got you. Okay, so now up in our top corner, our currently hunting, we need 1 of each. And Gligar's the only one we need, specifically a male. So whatever we find of a Skarmory, whatever we find of a Donphan, and a male Gligar. In Gen 2, the gender variants did not exist. They didn't start until Gen 4, I believe. But Donphan and Gligar both have gender variants. Skarmory, 5% encounter. There we go. She's a level 27 Skarmory. Let's go ahead and just click Nightshade. It's guaranteed damage without going overkill. But the gender variants were not introduced until Gen 4. Donphan have different size tusks, and Gligar have different size stingers. Okay, so this will get her pretty low. And let's get in the pack and let's get that Great Ball. I have no idea what Skarmory's capture rate is, so we'll see how lucky we get here. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Close. Alright, as long as she does not run away, I will be okay. Let's try another Great Ball here. I got close the first time, so let's see if we can get lucky with 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, 3 shakes. She's going for a peck again. We're getting low. We're going to go ahead and just go to an Ultra Ball. We've got 13 of them. We're getting really close with the Great Ball. We should be able to catch her with this. 1, 2, 2. Okay. Swift, that's fine. Just don't run away from me. Let's go take Xatu out. I'm sorry, kid. Yes, we want to use our next Pokemon. We're going to go into... We'll go into Quilava. It's got flying moves, so Heracross is not going to do too well against that. Let's see. Ultra Ball. Here we go. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, no shake. That's a Skarmory added to the OCD Dex there. Will be newly added to the Pokedex. The feathers that it sheds are very sharp. It is said that people once used the feathers as swords. That's ridiculous. Give a nickname to Skarmory. No, we are all set. And she was sent to the PC. So we can actually take her off of the currently hunting screen. Add her to the latest capture here. And Skarmory is a pretty cool Pokemon. If she wasn't so late in the game, I would have run a Skarmory instead of a Xatu. Okay, so we've got 896 Pokemon remaining, and we are at 320 Pokemon for our OCD Dex challenge here. So we need a male Gligar and a Donphan. Donphan does not matter on the gender. We've got a male and we've got a female, so we are set there. And then Phanpy is morning only, so let's see what we can get. Gligar's a 20% and we haven't seen one yet, so a Donphan, I will take it. Our guaranteed damage is gone though, so we've got to be careful. It's a level 25 male. Let's just go for a Strength. Strength is a normal attack. We're 9 levels up. Heracross is pretty strong, but I don't think we're strong enough to body a Donphan, so. Fury attack. Hit 3 times. Okay, so we're in the yellow. Let's go for a Great Ball. It's not in the red, it's not ideal, and we don't have a status move other than Thunder Wave, which won't affect it. But we're good. We got it. Perfect. So that Skarmory that we just got is going to change back into a Donphan. Sorry, buddy. So excited to see her there. So we'll go back to Donphan because now we have all 3 of them. This is a male Donphan with the longer tusks here. And currently hunting. All we're looking for now is a male Gligar. So I can make you a little bit bigger. And 895 Pokemon remain before Sword and Shield. We're getting there. We finally broke 900. That's still a lot of Pokemon, but we're getting closer. So 321. All we need now is a male Gligar, and then we can move on. We've actually got an hour and 20 minutes before it's nighttime in the game. We might try to push up into the Dark Cave and try to catch our Ursaring. Because it has to be daytime or morning. And then we're almost done with all the Pokemon that we can catch in Johto, actually. All we have left is Phanpy, Wobbuffet, Ursaring, Teddiursa, and then Ladybug Ledian, and another Pineco, I believe. Is that it? Yeah. More Heracross. We need another Heracross for our Gena variants. I think we need a male. And what else were we looking for? I just scrolled past my notes. Tyrogue. Tyrogue's a... Oh my goodness! Raikou is here. He will run away, so the only thing we could do is throw a Master Ball at him. I don't have any moves that'll trap him. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's see if we can get this guy. Here's an Ultra Ball. He says no to that. The Pokemon broke free and he's gonna run. Okay. The thing with the legendary dogs is they are roaming Pokemon. They will randomly show up and they will run away after 1 turn. So we're gonna need something like Mean Look or I think that was it in Gen 2 that'll trap him in the match. So unfortunately, he just showed up, said hi, what's up, and peaced out. So that sucks. That was exciting. Okay, but all we need as far as this little area here is Gligar and then Ursaring, because Teddiursa is morning, Wobbuffet is nighttime in the Dark Cave. 2 Skarmories back to back, 5% encounters, and we haven't seen a Gligar today, which is 4 times more likely to run into one than the Skarmory is that we've seen 3 of. What is our luck today? More Geodudes. Just get away from you. Let's see. Who do we got? Bets on Geodude. Graveler. That was close. Little grabby hands. Now nobody's showing up. Raikou scared them all away. I appreciate the thought, buddy, but you didn't stay in the ball, so wait, that's not cool. More Graveler. Come on. I know you're out here. Donphan. We're running the more rare spawns than this 20% encounter that we should be finding pretty easily. This is crazy. Gravelers and Geodudes are common, so that's to be expected. But we're getting the rare spawns of the Donphans and the Skarmories, and it's just like, what are you doing here? I'm also really happy that Phanpy doesn't have gender variants, it's just Donphan, because Phanpy is a 5% encounter, mornings only. So when we do our morning stream tomorrow, I won't have to find 3 of them, I just need 1 of them. I know you're here. Skarmory number 4. 4 or 5% encounters before our 20%. What is this? Gligar, maybe. Come on. Graveler. Okay. We just aren't supposed to see this Pokemon today. More Gravelers. Okay. Well, we're going to leave this patch. We're going to work our way down. How about that? Who are you? What are your thoughts on raising Pokemon? Do it. It's a cool trainer. Cool trainer Ryan. Send a Pidgeot. Okay, well, let's get our bug fighting guy out of this. This is a bad idea. Pack. Pokemon. Lantern. The good thing is Heracross does have the amulet coin, so we're making double money here. Really? Sand attack? You weren't going to do a flying move against my bug fighting? Okay, whatever. Quick attack. Interesting. Spark. You missed with Spark, buddy. Come on. He's got a 25 Pidgeot, which is illegal. You can't get a Pidgeot at level 25. There we go. We're 7 levels up with Stab, and you hold on, barely, and you're paralyzed. What kind of nonsense is that? Let's just serve. Okay, so that gets rid of the Pidgeot. He's got one more Pokemon. Heracross gets some XP. Lantern gets XP. He's got Electabuzz. So yeah, we're gonna get out of there. We want... Actually, let's go back into Heracross. Electabuzz is actually pretty cool. Let's just go for strength. Just pick up some rocks and throw it at him. There you go. Good job, Heracross. She gets up to level 37. We're getting double money for that battle. You've won my respect. And $2,500. Alright, let's try this patch. Can we get this Gligar, please? Geodude. Okay, we've got about an hour and 10 minutes of daytime. So we're looking pretty good, because all we need is the male Gligar, get into the Dark Cave, and then we need a full line of Ursaring, male, female, and living dex. There's a lot of Pokemon with gender variants in this area, which is crazy, because out of the 807 Pokemon, 98 have gender variants, so that's actually quite a few. 1 in 8 has a gender variant. But the fact that we've run into so many in this little patch here is pretty crazy. But let's clear out let's find this Gligar. Let's go down a Dark Cave and get our Ursaring. Donphan, 10%, half the odds. This is getting ridiculous. I know you exist. Like, I caught 2 of you, and there was like 3 or 4 more female. Oh my god, Donphan, go away. That's so weird saying that to a 10% encounter, but like, what is this? Malwraith, hunting Glygars. We're only hunting 1 Gligar. We're hunting the male, because it is a gender variant. The little stinger tail is different. But it's a 20% encounter, and I've run into so many Donphans, which are 10%. I've run into 5 Skarmory, which is 5%. So I'm just confused right now. It's Gligar. Okay, but it's got to be a boy. This is the problem here. We finally found one. Click that button. Yes! Well, thank you, Malwraith, for showing up and bringing the luck. Now the trick is not to kill it, so let's Fury Cutter. Okay, it's not very effective. That's good, because it stacks damage every time it hits, so let's just not get poisoned. That's why my name is Match. I get poisoned immediately. It's because I said it. That is why you're magic. Ooh, okay, so another one is probably going to kill it because it stacks significantly. And we're getting poisoned. Let's just go for that Great Ball action. So from here, we go back up to the Pokemon Center. We heal up, and then we come back down to the Dark Cave. Ooh, okay. He said no. We go down to Dark Cave where we can hunt some Ursa-rings. And then we're going to fight Claire, the 8th gym leader, and go to the Dragon's Den. So makes a couple more additions, and then we'll work on some story stuff. And oh, there we go. We have caught our Gligar. We got our male Gligar, which finishes off our line there. So let's update you. Donphan will turn into a Gligar, a male to be specific. And our currently hunting will turn into an Ursa-ring. Which you would think male and female Ursa-ring, the differences would be that circle. It's actually their shoulder fur. Ursa-ring. That's the same sprite. Okay. Let's just turn it off. Apparently I have 2 of the same. My bad. Okay, so we need to update our counts here. We're going to go down to 894 Pokemon remaining for the OCD Dex Challenge and 322 Pokemon. That is crazy that we've gotten that far so far. Can't speak. Poor little Xatu got knocked out, but we can still use moves, and we're going to return to the Blackthorn Pokemon Center. I'm going to actually turn that off until we get to the Dark Cave. I'm going to heal up because we lost Xatu and Heracross is poisoned. So now we're looking for Ursa-ring. Looking for a male, a female, and a living Dex. Teddy Ursa is also in Dark Cave, but only in the mornings, and Wobbuffet is only at night. So if we can get through this, fight Claire, and it'll be nighttime, and it's a little bit over an hour from now, it'll be nighttime in my game. So we can get our Ursa-rings, go get our gym battle, and then come and look for Wobbuffets and wrap up the stream. Raikou is back again! Oh my god! Just a little bit ago, we ran into Raikou, threw an Ultra Ball, he booked it. We don't have any moves to trap him, which sucks, but I'm just going to throw an Ultra Ball and let's see if we can get lucky. What happens here? No, not going to happen. He broke free. He's booking it. 2 Raikou encounters within 15 minutes? That is ridiculous. Okay, so let's make our way down to the Dark Cave. Ooh, almost missed an item. Found a max potion. Okay, so that's actually a good item to have too. Go around this trainer here. Boom, boom. Oh, I saw that. Nugget! Cool, we got some money. here. Found a revive. Okay, we're getting some good items down here. What's over here? Dark cave is around here somewhere. It's a fruit-bearing tree. It's a mystery berry. Ooh. It's a mystery. What's up? Okay, where you is? There we go. Dark cave? Dark cave. Can't see a thing. We have flash, but I do not want to use... Actually, the move deleter is in Blackthorn. Flash it is. The only problem is we lose a move. Who can learn flash? Zatu can learn. Sunkern can learn flash. Sorry, kid. Getting rid of absorb. We will replace it with solar beam later when you become a big, strong Sunflora. Zubat. I do gotta point out that the stream delay is barely existent. It's like 1 to 2 seconds. That's awesome. I was working on that, and I'm so glad that it's a lot better. Just got it right, just in time for us to move. But it should stay in the settings for OBS. So I'm really excited because we move April 21st. April 20th is when we get the keys and everything. April 21st is when we'll probably actually start moving. But we're going to gigabit internet, so we're going from this 50 up, 50 down that I have. That is probably closer to like 25 or 30 to 1,000. So that's really exciting. Yeah, I'll be able to stream in 1080 instead of 720, which 720 streaming is not bad. That's the average. Okay, so apparently we can get Ursa-rings, Wobbuffets, and Teddy Ursas in the Dark Cave here. Oh, someone was in that rock. It's a Geodude. It's a Krabby. So let's run from that. Nose pass. I wish it was a nose pass. A full heal. Alright, let's run around here. Zubat. Level 2 Zubat. See, that's why it's weird that like we can run into Ursa-rings and stuff down here because the Zubat's level 2. Like, do we have to go further down into the cave? Another tiny Zubat. Level 2. So let's see. Zubat. Level 2. You guessed it. So like a below ground rock smash. Oh, there's an item though. Hyper potion. Okay, I'll take it. I always like to imagine it's just the same Pokemon you keep running into. I do the same thing where it's just the same little Zubat being like, hey, 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 I'm here. Are you gonna catch me? Geodude. And the little fish shake, like, you get off my yard. I'm not a rock, I'm a Pokemon. Alright, let's see. So like some stairs, I usually catch them out of pity. Like, okay, fine. I will catch you. Should probably surf. Rock smash. Krabby. That's so weird, but okay. I get it, because like crabs live under rocks and stuff, but... I found a potion. Is there no downstairs? Maybe if I surf. Because it says Dark Cave, there's a 10% encounter of, no, 15% encounter of Ursa rings during the day. But I feel like this is wrong. Ooh, what's this? Okay, maybe in here. This is different. This is new. Are they above level 10? Has to be in a deeper portion of the cave. See, that's what I was thinking. Did I go to the wrong entrance? Geodude, what level are you? 23. Okay, that's a little better. Which cave are you in? I'm in Dark Cave. I'm in Dark Cave, and I went to the bottom of Route 45 to get to it, so... Zubat. Is it level 2? 23. Okay, so that's better. I think we're in the right section here, but the only problem is, how are we supposed to get there? Because I'm on the bottom of 2 ledges, which means I would jump down from there. So, I think I definitely went in the wrong entrance. Oh, I missed something. Because now we're getting gravelers and stuff like that, so... We can just hunt around in this patch, but I definitely missed something. More gravelers. Grabby hands. Grabbler. Alright, so we can turn this on now. We're looking for Ursa Ring, and we're looking for male, female, and a Living Dex edition. Let's see what we can get. Ursa Ring! Hey! Oh, did you see that? He was like, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a. It doesn't affect him because he's normal. And we're paralyzed by Lick. Ursa Ring plays the air guitar, that's awesome. Oh, come on. He's level 25. Let's go into Lantern because we can paralyze. He leers from his tummy. So we're going to Thunder Wave, we're going to paralyze him. You need to be on the Blackthorn City side, not the Violet City side. So is there an entrance? Excuse me, up top that I missed? I'm going to surf. I don't know if it's going to kill him or not. Is there an entrance from like the Dragon's Den or something that I missed? Ooh, okay, good. Because I went down Route 45 all the way to the bottom. Paralyzed. That's okay. We have ways around that. But I did get to the right section, so... But I definitely missed something. There's one. There's one. I mean, technically you were in the right place, right? See, it worked out. He's paralyzed. He's in the low yellow. One. Okay, Ultra Balls it is then. Faint attack. It's actually a pretty good dark move on dark Pokemon. It's a 60 attack, I think. And our Sneasel got it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It was so close. I see you, Ursa Ring. And your crazy catch rate. One, 2, 3. Ursa Ring. Totally can't remember if I told you this, but this song came out in my Spotify weekly playlist last night. That's awesome. Hopefully it made you think of some Pokemans. Although it has a large body, it is quite skilled at climbing trees. It eats and sleeps in the treetops. But I found it in a cave. Okay, so let's put Lantern in the front, actually. And And we need to get rid of our paralysis. Excuse me. That's why we bought paralyzed heals. There's hibernating. Touche. You right. I'm dumb. What do you mean there's a bear in the cave? Haven't you played Skyrim? Can we get another one? We can! It's a male. Okay, so that's 2 males. That's fine. We need a male, a female, and whatever for the living dex. So I'm going to paralyze him, and we're going to serve. Fury swipes. Only hit twice. That's good. Alright, so now we absolutely need to catch a female after we get this guy. And we can start an air guitar band. So this one's got better defense than the last one. What is the variant between male and female? The shoulder pads actually have longer and shorter fur. I believe the male has shorter fur and the female has longer fur. When I saw that there was gender variance, I thought it was going to be the circle. But yeah, it's the shoulder fur. That's what I was trying to put up there earlier, was the different sprites. But apparently I have 2 of the same sprites, so it doesn't make a difference. There we go. Ursaring was caught. Oh, no, we don't want to give you that game. Alright, so we actually need to update everything, because I totally didn't. So our latest capture was an Ursaring, and everything's going to change by 2. So our latest capture, for the big bear. And we have 800 and, oops, we have 890, skipped the wrong, 92, and 324. We're getting up there. It feels like not that long ago that we broke 200 in Fire Red. We got to 209 in Fire Red and Leaf Green. We're missing a Mewtwo, and then Kanto is 100% for non-shinies. There's so many different variants I had no idea about. Honestly speaking, I really only knew about the Pikachu variant. Pikachu and now Eevee are the most common. Actually, Eevee didn't have a gender variant until Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But yeah, there are 98 different gender variants in Pokemon, which is kind of crazy to think about, because there's 807 Pokemon, which means about 1 in every 8 Pokemon has a gender variant. Which is kind of cool, because like you look at actual animals and they have different variants and different color patterns and stuff like that, based off of their gender. So it's kind of cool that they did that with Pokemon. The only downside is we're not going to be able to see these differences until we get into Gen 4. Gen 4 is when they started implementing the gender variants. But yeah, that's the whole point of the OCD Dex challenge, is to catch absolutely every obtainable Pokemon. So instead of just gotta catch them all at 807 and then, you know, shiny living Dex, anything that has different forms, anything that has gender variants, stuff like that, everything but Spinda, because Spinda has like 2 million different forms, and that would be absolutely ridiculous. Because after a certain amount of time, you wouldn't be able to keep track of all the different forms you have. One would show up and you'd be like, do I have that? And it would just, it'd be a mess. And a place to store them all. Thank you, sir. There's actually an updated version of that video coming soon. I think I put that, yeah, it's in that little description. That was before I had all my equipment, so it's just a voiceover, but it does explain the rules and everything about the challenge. I just wanted to make a more current version. We're looking for our 10% Ursaring. This one does have to be a female, because we got 2 males. So one for the living Dex, one for our male gender variant, and then we need our female gender variant. And then that will be all the daytime Pokemon in this area. We can go back to Blackthorn, take on Claire, and then we'll go to the Dragon's Den, and then we're ready for the Elite Four. I mean, as ready as we're going to be. I do want to go back to National Park and do the bug patching contest, and get a Sunstone so we can get Sunflora. And then tomorrow we're going to do a morning stream. We're going to do an early stream tomorrow and catch all the morning Pokemon like Teddiursa, Phanpy, Ladybug, Ledian, stuff like that. So, gonna make another chunk of additions tomorrow. And then probably Wednesday or Thursday we'll do the Elite Four, because I do want to train up in between now and then. But yeah, gender variants, seasonal variants, regional variants, and whatever the heck Genesect and Rotom are. Yeah. If it can hold its form. Female, that's perfect. As long as it can keep its form in the box, like cast form, it reverts back to regular cast form when you put it in the box, so that doesn't count for the OCD decks. We just need a single cast form and a shiny cast form. So right now, I mean, overall my goal is to catch all the obtainable Pokemon. That's what that giant number is. But right now my goal is to catch all the non-shinies before Sword and Shield come out, so we can just focus on Gen 8 and shiny hunting. No, we do not want to fight. We want to catch. We're just going to do another Ultra Ball because we've had good luck with those. She's paralyzed. She's in the yellow. 1, 2, 3. Ursaring. Perfect. We will not give a nickname. And actually, I'm not doing Genesect either, because Genesect only changes with a held item. It's not a Pokemon that you find. So it can change whichever item you give it to. So Genesect, Arceus, we're not doing Arceus because it changes with the plates. So the Pokemon is the same, but the item is what affects it. So if it actually can keep its form and it's not changed by an item, like if you can find it. 891 and 325. So let's escape rope out of here, actually. Let's not mess with all of this. So we're going to escape rope, and then we'll go back to the Pokemon Center. Up in Blackthorn, we'll heal up. We'll put Sneasel back in the front, and we're going to take on the Blackthorn City Gym. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are fully healed. Thank you. But yeah, it's another reason I wanted to make an updated video for the OCD Decks challenge. Just kind of clarify a couple of things like that, like Genesect or even Kyurem. So let's see. We have to go upstairs, and I think we have to strength some stuff down. If I remember correctly, yeah, we got rocks pushed down. Pokemon with strength, yes. Heracross. It's like Icy Cave all over again. So if we drop this down, the boulder fell through, and then we could drop. But it's not quite what we want. I think we have to fight these trainers. Like, it's set up where you have to fight just about everybody, so. We didn't put Sneasel in the front, so let's see how Lantern can do here. Dragons do resist electric, which I completely forgot about. Cool trainer, Fran. Does that mean you'll be going through white 2 and black 2 instead of white and black? Probably. I might do. Oh, hey, Lexitra. That works out for Lantern here. That I'm trying to figure out between now and Gen 3 because of the genies. Their forms will stay. So I need to catch 3 of each. So that's going to be a little difficult. I'm figuring out the play order for that. So I might do black and white, followed by black and white 2. And then maybe come back and just do a playthrough where we do nothing but the genies for a 3rd time. Maybe that could just be a straight to YouTube thing. Okay, well that was easy enough. Let's put Sneasel in the front, because she is Ice type. And we gave her Powder Snow? But we gave her an Ice TM. Icy Winds. Okay. Okay, let's see. How do we want to do this? This one goes up here, and then we come around, push it up, and then it gets stuck here. So that's wrong. Oh no, we push it up here, go around it, and push it in. Okay. So this is a distraction, I believe. I'm gonna push this down, get this out of the way, push this up. Keep going, come around, and drop it in. Okay. And then you gotta fight this kid. Push this one all the way over and drop this last one down. But yeah, because of the rules of the OCD Dex challenge and catching all the Pokemon in the regions that the Pokemon are native to, it does create a little bit of an issue. Like when we get to Oras, for example, we're gonna have to play 5 times total. Sunkern, I did not want Sunkern, but okay. Because of Deoxys. Deoxys has 3 forms, and then it's regular, and then the living dex. So that'll be 3 and its regular is 4, and then its living dex is 5. So I don't remember if we're counting regulars in there or not, because that was something I was trying to figure out for the longest time, is if we counted the regular in the forms box, or if it was just, hey, good job Sunkern with the crit, or if it was just its different forms. So I need to look at my notes and stuff and figure that out. But we'll at least have to play it 4 times, because you need to play each one twice for the legendaries, and then the legendaries have Mega Evolutions, Latios, and then Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre, and stuff like that. So we will have to play Oras at least twice each. And then the genies, we need to catch them in their games. So Black and White 2. And I need 3 of them, because there's the regular form, the Therian form, and the incarnate form. And then 1 for the living dex. Seadra. We're just going to let Sunkern do this so we can keep Lantern healed up for her Seadra. Sunkern, buddy. Let's just see what happens. It's going to twist her and we're going to die. The good thing is we have fought all the trainers after this, I believe. So we'll probably drop these stones down, get out and heal. Just get everybody topped off, and then fight clear. That way if we get down to very low HP and we need 1 more Pokemon to finish it off, we're not missing that Pokemon. Now if Sunkern comes in clutch and wins this game, that'd be amazing, but I doubt that'll be the case. But it's nice to have that option. Okay, yeah. Lantern takes that like a champ. This Seadra is at level 36. I think the only thing that's scary about Claire, she's got 3 Dragonairs, which is kind of scary, but her Kingdra's at level 40. And I don't think we got 36 is the highest that I've got right now. Okay, so yeah. 1 more trainer. Let's go ahead and fight her. That way that's done. We'll leave the gym, we'll go heal, and then we'll fight Claire. Because we have to fight her to get to Claire, so let's get that out of the way. Cool trainer Lola. So now Dratini. Okay, very good. Now we can actually see Sneasel up against a dragon Pokemon. Let's just click that Icy Wind. Geist type move with stab. Okay, not bad. So probably 2-shot. Thunder Wave didn't work. Good job. Not too shabby, Sneasel. And about to use a Dragonair. Okay, let's see how they take these hits. There's an Ice type move with stab at the same level. So we do outspeed. Sneasel's actually pretty quick. probably going to take 3 shots. Thunder Wave, we're getting paralyzed and we're losing speed, so it may be a tie, or she may outspeed. There's, yep. So this is where we got to be careful with that paralysis. And if we, ooh, Dragon Rage is 40 damage. Okay. Claire's going to be a tough fight. Because there's 40, that's going to leave us at 10. And then we've got to fight paralysis. Let's see. Okay, we get through that. We trap the Dragonair, very good. But that was a Dratini and a Dragonair. She's got 3 Dragonairs and a Kingdra. So we've got some work cut out for us. Way to go! Oh, I didn't want to look at my Pokedex. Okay, so let's make sure we don't get in front of him. We may have to push all these boulders again, but we won't have to fight anybody. So let's get out, let's get healed up, and we will take on Claire. Woo! Welcome to the Pokemon Center. We can heal your Pokemon to perfect health. Please do. I got a little beat up. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for healing. Free healthcare. Okay, let's see if we've got the self-heal for burn. Do we have any berries for paralysis? I don't think I do. Mystery berry. Self-restore for PP. That's nice. Okay, let's sell that nugget. Get some monies. Immediately clicks buy. Sell. Get some 5,000 bucks right there. That's perfectly fine. Everything else I want to hold on to. Raise defense, raises attack. We want to hold on to those for Tyrogue because we want to hit him on top. And it's got to have equal attack and defense. Okay, so we're healed up. Sold our nugget. Let's take on Claire. Now, the thing is, I don't remember if those rocks are saved in position. I can't see from there. They are. Okay, good. So we can just get through here. And we will save the game right in front of her. Don't turn off the power. You got it, dude. I'm Claire, the world's best Dragon Master. I can hold my own even against the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. Take on me. Leader Claire wants to battle. Just got a Dragonair. Level 37, okay. Here we go. We're gonna outspeed until she tries to paralyze us, which I feel is coming pretty quick. Thunder Wave. Saw that. Okay, paralyzed heal. I mean, I feel like a Dragon Breath's coming, but we need to be... Slam, okay? And she missed. That is very good. We outspeed again, go for the Icy Winds. We can only do that a couple times. I think I only got 2 left. And Thunder Wave, it works. We're gonna try it. Slam's coming in, we're taking it. Oof. Icy Wind connects though, that's good. Good amount of XP there. About to use Kingdra. Yes, we will change. We're gonna go into Lantern. She's going all out immediately. She's got the level 40 Kingdra up in her face. It's going for a smoke screen. It's going to lower accuracy. If we can hit this T-Wave, that would be amazing. Very good. Good job, Lantern. So we'll get the Thunder Wave off. Then we're going to cheese, and we're actually going to get rid of this paralysis. Malray donated $3. Thank you, sir. Official congrats for 300. Next goal is 500. Sneasel's rid of paralysis. So let's get rid of that paralysis. Thank you very much, Mal, for the donation. And let's go for... It's paralyzed. Let's confuse it. Let's not confuse it. Smoke screen. Okay, so it's just going to try to make us miss everything. It's going to go for that, that stall. Supersonic. Doesn't work. Okay. That's going to go for... Let's just start attacking. This is going to be fun. This high-intensity Pokemon gameplay. Now, Spark is a neutral hit because it's resisted by its Dragon typing, but it's super effective against its Water typing, so it's just a neutral. Smoke screen. This is the fourth one that's connected now, so our accuracy is absolute garbage. That's a crit. That's decent. It's fully paralyzed. Let's do it again. There you go. The only problem is she can heal, and she will. Kingdra's coming in with a Surf. We're going to resist that, so... Still 8 levels up, though. That's what's scary. It's not very effective. Surf might be a more powerful move. Let's just copy that. No. No, it's not. Kingdra's fully paralyzed. Let's actually... I don't think she'll heal until she gets into the red, so... Let's press our luck. Let's see if we can do it here. Sneasel's out. Hyper Potion coming in. That's okay. It's not going to get rid of the paralysis. And we got a free switch. Let's go for that Icy Wind. No. It's fully paralyzed. Feint Attack with Stab. I believe Feint Attack's more powerful, but it's not going to have the super effective bonus. That's not good. Sneasel is going to get hit with Surf. It's not super effective or anything, so that's good. Ooh, it's still strong. Sneasel's out. Let's get Heracross in here. We'll go for Strength. This Kingdra is something else, I tell you. There we go. That's decent. Smoke Screen. She's going to try to set up. She's already used her Hyper Potion, which is good. Ooh. Oh, so close. Hyper Beam. It's a normal attack, but it is the strongest normal attack. We take that like a champ. Good job, Heracross. She can't move next turn if she lives, which she will not. Heracross coming in clutch. We've still got 2 Dragonairs to deal with, but our biggest problem is out of the way. Just trying to learn Confuse Ray. Yes, we're going to replace Supersonic. It's got better chance of working. About to send in Dragonair. We're going to stay in for a Dragonair. We are just going to tough it out. We're going to Strength again. Heracross is faster. That's good. It's a normal type attack. Okay then. Thunderbolts. Yeah, we're bug fighting, not bug flying, so... Sucks, but not as bad as it could have. Heracross just wrecking shop as usual. Alright, I see you, kid. She will carry us to victory. Our third and final Dragonair. Heracross is taking a beating, but she is putting in work. All she has to do is live this next hit. A second Strength will take it down. And we have Gym Badge number 8, Thunder Wave. It's going to paralyze us, but we're not going to take damage. High risk, high reward. Here comes that Ice Beam, which is going to suck against that bug type. No, we're fine, but we're paralyzed. Ice Beam. Let's just try, come on. Holds on with 1. We could, the Strength, is it enough? It is. Heracross paralyzed, 1 health. Comes in with the Strength and wins the game. Claire was defeated. I lost. I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. And that amulet coin gets me 8,000 bucks. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know, you should take the Dragon User Challenge. Behind this gym, a place called Dragon's Den. There's a small shrine in its center. Go there. You can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals. I will recognize you as a trainer worthy of a gym badge, but I beat you. Rude. That's not how that works. I'm gonna go tell on you. Hype man, you were great to beat Claire. All that's left is the Pokemon League Challenge. You're on the way to becoming the Pokemon Champion. She didn't give me a badge. Okay, so let's heal up. So we got our butts handed to us, but we made it. Yes, please heal my Pokemon. So Sunkern did not come in clutch like we thought, but it works. Okay, so I think we need Whirlpool for this. So we actually need to teach Lantern Whirlpool. I think we're actually going to drop our new Confuse Ray, which sucks. Because Thunder Wave is helping us catch some Pokemon and slowing down enemies. I think that's more important than Confusion. Because we're going to need Whirlpool to get to Lugia. And through here, I believe. And eventually I'm going to have to drop one of those moves for Waterfall. Because they thought it'd be a great idea to have 3 water HMs. Magikarp. You are adorable, but we are not catching you. Got away safely. Whatever will I do? If Claire allows it, her grandfather, our master, will also. You may enter. Thank you. The Dragon's Den. Oh, am I getting attacked immediately? You, how dare you enter uninvited? I am, okay. Cool Trainer Darren, he's so cool! It's got Dragonair. Level 37. We just fought 3 of these. Why are you throwing another one at us? This game almost requires 2 HM slaves, which is unfortunate, right? Like, you don't even get a full team. Like, as much as I like having coverage, I think we might replace Sunkern / Sunflora with something. I hate that. For the sake of just having utility. And it hangs on. We're going to take another 40 damage. We live, but that sucks. We have potions, it's okay. Sneasel gets to level 37. Cool Trainer Darren. He's so cool. Okay, let's heal. Be back. Max Potion, that's too good to waste. Dang it. I have Max Potion, Hyper Potion, or Regular Potion. Hyper Potion it is. We can buy more. It's okay. We've got a lot of money. What's this? Calcium. Just some random vitamins I found in a cave. No big deal. Okay. We have to get the Dragon Fang, I believe, which is on the right side? Totally should have checked a lot there, but we'll find out. Okay, so Magikarps, that's good. We can just run from Magikarps. Cave vitamins, gotta eat them all. Oh no, we gotta get to the house and then go around. More Magikarps. Corp. run away from you. What you got there, kid? What is this vitamin I found? Okay. We've got to go around to the front of the house. Okay. So we're going to go down here and around, and we've got to use Whirlpool once. Tritini! It's so adorable. It's only level 12. I've already got a full line, though. I appreciate it. We should have held on to those repels. Magikarp. Excuse me, sir. See, this is just foreshadowing, though. Mega Gyarados being a dragon. Because why would there be Magikarps and Dratinis in Dragon's Den if Gyarados isn't a water dragon? And it's so unfortunate, too, because Gyarados is so cool, but he's water flying. So let's just have a 4 times weakness to electricity because, you know, why not? Okay. And I also like how my Lancer turned into a Lapras. Magikarp. Squeeze you. There we go. Now we're gonna auto walk. Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? That girl is a handful. I am sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry, you are only to answer a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? Friend. Oh, I understand. What helps you win battles? Strategy. Oh, I understand. What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? Anybody. I'll fight anyone. What is most important for raising Pokemon? Love. Strong Pokemon? Weak Pokemon? Which is more important? They're both important. I see. You care deeply for Pokemon. Very commendable. That conviction is what is important. Aedifex, don't lose that belief. I never told you my name. That's creepy. We will see you through the Pokemon League. Can you answer those questions wrong? I think you can. So how did it go? I guess there's no point in asking. You did fail. What? You passed? Yeah, I'm not an asshole. That can't be. You're lying. Even I haven't been approved, because you're too hard on them. Claire, this child is impeccable in skill and spirit. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge. Or must I inform Lance of this? I understand. Here, this is the Rising Badge. Hurry up, take it. Tsundere alert. Not like I want you to have it or anything. Rising Badge will enable your Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will recognize you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. I like how he shuffles. Claire, reflect upon what is that you lack and this child has. Ah! Who are you? You know young Master Lance? He looks so much like our master did in his youth. It is in their blood. Is he related? It's been quite some time since a trainer has gained our master's rare approval. In fact, not since Master Lance. They weren't really hard questions, like, don't be an asshole. That was what we learned today. Wait, so she denied you your badge when you beat her and sent you into a cave to complete a trial she couldn't? Sounds fair. I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. You know, all the other gym leaders gave me TMs just for beating them. This doesn't help. That contains dragon breath. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my breath. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. It's not like I want you to have it. What's the matter? Aren't you going on to the Pokemon League? Do you know how to get there? From here, go to Newbark Town, then surf east to the Pokemon League. The route there is very tough. Don't you dare lose at the Pokemon League. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost to you. Give it... What? Give it everything you've got. Unison, what's up? Hey, welcome back. The water is calm. Yes, I want to surf, because there is a dragon scale over here. Maybe not over here. I think it's up here. There's a dragon scale over here. Dragon Fang. Excuse me. Wrong generation. There's a way to get a Kingdra. The water is calm. Yes, we will surf. what are you hunting for right now? We're actually in the middle of hunts. We had to do some story stuff. We just beat Claire, and then did the trial and got the badge from her. We're gonna head down to the Dark Cave, and we will hunt for some Wobbuffets here in a little bit once it gets to nighttime. And then once we catch our nighttime Wobbuffets, that'll actually wrap up tonight. Because before we go on to the Pokemon League, I want to do some grinding and level everybody up. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a morning stream in Crystal for all the Pokemon that we're missing, like Leddyba, Ledian, Teddiursa, Phanpy, stuff like that. We're going to clear out everything that we can catch in Johto before we go take on the Pokemon League and do Kanto. Dratini. We've already cleared out Kanto, so sorry, kid. It's so weird being 8 badges in and about to go to the Elite Four, being only like the edge of the 40s, because I believe the Pokemon League is like 45. I think Lance's most powerful Pokemon's like 50 something. Like I'm used to like the 60s and 70s, being like, all right, this is gonna be a tough fight. I'm sure it'll still be difficult, but all right. That was disorienting. Blackthorn City. Professor Elm, now that I have cell service. Hello, Aedifex, I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Okay, so we go down here. It's still daytime. We have 20 minutes for it to be nighttime. I could totally cheese, go home, tell my mom that it's daylight savings time, because that's why it's still daytime, and then fly back here. Let's do that. Because let me look at my notes here. I don't think there's anything else that we need to catch that isn't a morning Pokemon. We need a male Heracross and a Mega Heracross. So we need 2 more Heracross, a male and whatever. We need 1 more Pineco to evolve one to Fortress. We need Leddyba, which is morning only. We need Ledian, which is morning only. We need some more Scythers for Scizors. Tyrogue is a Mount Mortar, which we need Waterfall to do. We can get a Marill in Mount Mortar at nighttime. Route 44, we need Poliwhirls for Politoed. And then Route 45 is Phanpy in the morning. Dark Cave is Wobbuffet at night, and Teddiursa in the morning. And then it's Kanto Pokemon, so we can go... Yeah, let's just fly back home. Teleport. Not what I wanted. Cool. We went a whole 20 feet. Fly to New Bark Town. Tell Mom the time changed. You're trying very hard, I see. I've kept your room tidy. Or is this about your money? No, this is not about my money. Is daylight saving time over? Yes, it is. Put the clock back an hour. No, we need to go forward an hour. What?
It's Virus Syndicate.
No, it's not about my money. Yes. Okay, so my clock is just going to be wrong in the game. Because it's 5:42, but really it's 6:42. Okay. Well, that's what we get for trying to cheese. Let's go talk to Birch. Hi, Aedifex. Thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. I got the Master Ball! Put the Master Ball in the ball pocket. The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate ball. It'll catch any Pokemon without fail. It's given only to recognized Pokemon researchers. I think you can make much better use of it than I can, Aedifex. Well, thanks. Alright, then let's fly to Ecruteak. And then we'll go to the Mart, buy some Great Balls. What, like 10? 10's good. And then we will go to the cave here. Do we have waterfall? Because we're going to need waterfall to get all the way through. We do. Okay, so we can use it. I'll have to figure out what I want to replace. Because right now we can go into this cave. And if we surf in this cave, Mount Morta, if we surf in here, we can get Merrills. So let's see where the water is. Merrill. There we go. So now we're looking for 2 Merrills because we cannot catch a Zoomeril in the wild. So we would need to evolve it. And they evolve at level 18, so that could be a pretty quick addition for us. I'm going to cheese it, and we're going to look at a map of Mount Mortar. We're going to stare at this Golbat for a second. I do apologize. Generation 2. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's get away from this. Golbat. Level 15. We're going to run from you. We're actually going to back out. Because we get to the center entrance from crossing the lake in front of the cave. The center entrance is where we need to be. So we're looking for 2 Merrills. The first one will count towards our OCD Dex. The second one will not add anything. Wait a minute. Second one will not add anything because we'll need to evolve. Okay then. Goldeen. How do we get to the middle portion there? That's the first floor. Okay. Just kidding. You can tell it's definitely been a minute since I've been in Crystal. Back we go. Oh yeah, no, I was right. Just kidding. I thought it looked different. So once we surf around in here, we have a 30% chance of finding a Merrill. And we need 2 of them. We could teach Lantern Waterfall and get up there and fight the Karate Master and get our Tyrogue. It's Goldeen, we don't need you. So 30% odds is a lot better than we've been hunting today. We had a 5% hunt with our Skarmory and a 10% hunt with our Ursaring and our Donphans. So hopefully... Well, the trick is getting anything to show up in here, apparently. Hello? Oh, they heard me. Who do we got? Merrill! Level 23, okay. Let's go for a quick attack, because we don't want to kill it. We don't want to kill it. Okay, good. And Great Ball. Let's just Master Ball a Merrill. We haven't saved, and it would put us so far back. Oh god, that'd be terrible. 1, 2, 3. Meryl was caught. That was easy enough. Meryl's data was newly added to the Pokedex. The fur on its body naturally repels water. It can stay dry even when it plays in the water. So it's kind of like an otter. Okay, so our latest capture is a Meryl. Number 183. And we're going to look for one more that we can evolve into an Azumarill. So that gets us down to 890 Pokemon remaining. And gets us up to 326 Pokemon for the OCD Dex count. That's amazing. Okay, so we need one more that we can evolve. So all we gotta do is Quick Attack, Great Ball, and we're good. And that'll clear out this cave. Hey, there we go. A wild Meryl appeared. She's level 22, and she evolves at level 18. So all we gotta do is put her in the party, train just a little bit, level her up. Ooh, no! Sneasel. Let's try that again. Sneasel was just like, no, we kill things. Now it says question time. Why, are you a beginner to Pokemon? I think, well. Meryl! While you were a beginner to Pokemon, what placebo did you use to up your chances of catching a Pokemon? Mashing A, rotating the D-pad? Two things. The way that the encounters work now, or actually all the time, was there was a certain percentage of encounters, regardless of where you were in the route. I was one of those who believed a certain patch had better odds for certain Pokemon. Not Master Ball, oh my god. So like in Viridian Forest, like this patch, you can get Pikachu better over here than you would over here. And then spamming the A button is what I did, and I still do sometimes. I don't know if you can hear that or not. The noise gate should knock out a lot of that, but yeah, I still to this day spam the A button. It's basically become a habit at this point, but it was like, okay, that's gonna help. It does nothing. Alright, so we're no longer hunting Meryls. Our counts do not get affected because I have 2 Meryls. Meryl does not have any variants or anything. But you cannot catch a Azumarill in the wild, so. Who is that? Rattata. So we can go to this town that we just left. Go to the Pokemon Center. Get out of Meryl. Ooh, we're immediately attacked by something. Did not like that. Another Goldeen. But yeah, like, certain patches had better luck at having certain Pokemon in my mind. And then spamming the A button was like, okay, we got this, we got this. It's telling the game you really want it. It's funny because a lot of people do that. A lot of people who played Pokemon growing up did that. And I can never tell you where that thing, where the idea of that came from, to be honest. People just did it. Okay, Bill's PC. Deposit Pokemon. We are going to put little Sunkern up for a little bit. And we're going to withdraw our baby Meryl because it'll be easier to level her up. And we're going to put Meryl in the front. And why is Meryl a Jigglypuff? But okay. I have a love-hate relationship with the early game sprites. And the party sprites, anyway. Okay, so now we fly back to Blackthorn. We'll go up to Route 45 with some stronger wild Pokemon. And we train. Donphan. It's level 25 Donphan, and our little Meryl's at level 20. Do you know any water moves? You do. Water gun, let's go. We'll switch if we need to, but let's see if she can take on this Donphan. The sprites are more to represent the body type, right? Yes, exactly. They were, ooh, Fury Attack. Just not hit 5 times and we're good. Let's get Meryl out of there. Yeah, it was more to represent the kind of Pokemon it was than the Pokemon itself. Okay. Let's just switch. Growl. Oh no! We'll just surf. So we're going to split the XP, 335 and 335. Let's see. Oh, you only need 637. Okay, so that'll be pretty easy. Let's actually, we've got 5 minutes until it's nighttime. Fought you already. We're going to make our way down. We'll fight some Pokemon along the way. And we're going to get into the dark cave because at nighttime we can find Wobbuffets. So let's actually stare at this Geodude for a second. Here. I'm going to see how to get to the correct side of the dark cave. Dresden, Route 45. Oh, well, I feel dumb. Okay. We walked right past it. Ooh, that hurts. We're faster, though. Now you're going to see why I feel really dumb earlier when we were talking about the cave. So, we're going to fly back to Blackthorn. Because I don't remember the last Pokemon Center we went to, and I want to teleport to the wrong one. We'll heal up real quick. Just for the sake of healing. And it will be nighttime in 3 minutes. So let's go ahead and add our Wobbuffet sprite. And now, if you don't know the gender variants of Wobbuffet, it's probably one of my favorites because it's the most ridiculous. Boop. That's right. Female Wobbuffet has lipstick on. It's hilarious. Good God, right? Yeah, I don't know whose idea that was, but it's a thing. Okay, but here's where I feel dumb now. You go down to Route 45, instead of going right like we had, you go left and there's the cave. So, unfortunately we do need... Oh, hey look, there's grass right here. We do need Sun Current, so we're gonna level up our Meryl and evolve it into an Azumarill first. Then we'll switch back out for our Sun Current with Flash and get our Wobbuffets. I think that'll be a good place to end off for the night. Because tomorrow we'll do an early morning stream where we catch our morning Pokemon and catch everything else that we haven't got in Johto. And then we will do some training and just kind of hang out. Ooh, that hurts. And then the stream after that will be the Pokemon League. 282, almost enough, okay. Anything. I will take anything. Gligar. Level 24. We're just going to switch so we don't die. So that would be my luck. We almost knock it out. We die. We don't get to evolve. Quick attack. And then we surf. Take another quick attack. That's fine. And bodied. Good job. Okay, so Meryl gets to go to level 21. Trying to learn Bubble Beam. You can definitely learn Bubble Beam. let's get rid of Tail Whip. And she normally evolves at level 18. We're at 21, so... What? Meryl's evolving? Oh my god, I had no idea. It's not like that's what we were just talking about or anything. It's adorable. That's kind of creepy. Your Meryl evolved into a Azumarill. Yeah. So 184 is a Azumarill. It's our latest capture. She gets to bounce around up there, and our counts get updated. We have 889 Pokemon. Peekaboo! And 327 Pokemon in the OCD Dex, which, catching these 3 Wobbuffets will get us up to 330, which I think is a perfect place to end off the night. Yeah, I love how every generation has a normal Pokemon in the beginning, like Rattata, Zigzagoon, Sentret, and then every generation has a bird, Pidgey, Hoothoot, and then every generation has a Pikachu ripoff. Wade and Vanessa, how's it going? I haven't seen y'all in a while. Welcome back. We're gonna withdraw. We're gonna get our Sunkern back. I don't know where she went. Sunkern. There we go. Get me here a little Sunkern because it knows Flash. So we will heal. We're gonna make our way to the Dark Cave entrance that we missed right in front of our faces and catch our Wobbuffets. We need a male, a female, and a living dex, which will get us to 330 Pokemon for the OCD Dex, leaving nothing but morning encounters in Johto, and then the Pokemon League. So let's get this knocked out. Let's get to Sunkern. We'll use Flash. And let's see. Wobbuffet is a 15% encounter at night. So we need 3 of them. Let's go. It's a nice little area to farm here. Just walk around. Graveler. We should also put Xatu in the front. Just so we can use Nightshade. Get some guaranteed damage without overkill. So this is a 15% encounter and we need 3 of them. Let's see if we can keep the luck that we've had today. Wobbuffet! There's our first one. This is a female. She is level 20, so we're going to Nightshade. It should have over 34 HP. If it doesn't, that'll be extremely sad. Alright. Destiny Bond. So if I die, or if she dies, we die with it. But only this turn. It doesn't last the whole match. Destiny Bond is a per turn basis. Okay. Safeguard. Covered by a veil. That's okay. We're just going to catch you now. Great Ball. I really should save this game in case we accidentally click that Master Ball, because we're going to lose so much progress if we do. Almost had it. It's going to use counter, but we didn't attack. There's the Great Ball again. Let's see. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Not quite. We'll try Great Ball one more time before we go up to an Ultra Ball. We've got 8 of them. Here we go. That is 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Not quite. She's counter. That's okay. We didn't attack. Let's go up to the Ultra Ball. We've only got 4 of them. Let's see. Immediately. Okay, so we almost got you with a Great Ball, but an Ultra Ball you say no to. Destiny Bond. That's okay. We're not attacking her anymore. Safeguard is dropped. We've got 3 Ultra Balls. Let's try our luck here. That is immediate? No. Okay, so we had more luck with the Great Balls. I don't know what's up with that. Destiny Bonds. That's fine. We don't want to damage her anymore. The only thing I can think of is getting in the lantern and paralyzing her. 1, 2, 3. There is Wobbuffet. Okay. I just had to threaten it, I guess. Wobbuffet's data was newly added to the Pokedex. In order to conceal its black tail, it lives in a dark cave, only moves around about at night. Give a nickname to Wobbuffet. We shall not. Okay, so that adds our Wobbuffet, changing our last capture. That was a female, which has the adorably awkward little lipstick. And then we have 888 Pokemon until Sword and Shield come out. We're looking for 328 Pokemon out of our obnoxious 2,357. And we need a male and whatever else we can find. So we are no longer looking for females. We're just looking for males. Or we're looking for a male and then a third Wobbuffet. So hopefully we can get it with the balls that we've got. If we need to go out to Blackthorn and buy more stuff, we can. Golbat. I almost called you Gligar. Not quite the same. Golbat level 23. Let's get away from that. We're all set here. But yeah, Mel, I've updated the music down to Spotify, so I still have my Monster Cat Gold, but I'm not using the app anymore, so now I can use more music, like all the copyright-free music that I had before. And then we can have fun moments like our Katy Perry jukebox, a Katy Perry karaoke. And then I've been thinking about reaching out to Jonathan Young and asking if I can use his Pokemon music. His Pokemon covers are amazing. And so I should tweet him. I need to tweet him. I will ask if he's cool with it, because he seems to be like a giant nerd. He made a whole metal album of Pokemon music, so I'm sure he would appreciate where we're coming from. Zubat! That's not level 2, so that's good. We're in the right place. Can we get a Wobbuffet? That's a 15%. We can get a Geodude. The little music scroller down there. I think I'm going to change it so that the title is in either quotation marks or something, so that we can see. Because when it scrolls down there, it's supposed to do the song and then the dash and then the artist. But when it scrolls back around, it's kind of clumped together. So I need a way to distinguish the title. And then possibly a way to do the album art, because I liked having that down there, but I don't want to put too much clutter on the screen either. Wobbuffet. Okay. Wobbuffet. This one's a female. So let's go for Nightshade. Counter. Ouch. Ouch! Okay then. She did not like that at all. She counters again. We're dead. We're dead. Cool. Okay, so we'll just switch to the... We'll just spam B and then run away. We're going to act like we did that on purpose. We're going to the Pokemon Center. Make sure if you're spamming something, it's A and not B. RIP Zatu, let's get some Fs in the chat. Alright, actually, while we're here, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center and buy some more Great Balls. Maybe a couple Ultra Balls, and then we'll save so I don't mess anything up. We're going to buy Great Balls. We'll buy 10 more Great Balls. We'll buy 10 Ultra Balls. It's a lot of money. We're good. Save the game. Okay, so we got 2 more Pokemon to catch before we wrap up here for the night. We can catch two Wobbuffets in 15 minutes. Let's do it. I need a male, and then whatever. Sunkern. Flash. I feel like I'm just throwing Sunkern like a flash grenade. Just bah! Sunkern's secret ability is being a flashbang. That's essentially what happens if you use self-destruct and it misses. You're just a flashbang. Okay, something. Let's get a Wobbuffet. That's a Geodude. That's not a Wobbuffet. Got away safely. I was so scared that I wouldn't get away from the rock. Graveler. So I heard you were making fun of rocks. No, got nothing to say to you. If it's the same grappler, that'd be hilarious. Zubat, okay. So there's Geodudes, there's Zubats, there's Gravelers. But I need Wobbuffet. What is Wobbuffet supposed to be? Because I know most Pokemon are like themed after something. There we go. Wobbuffet. It's a male. Perfect. Okay, so don't spam counter, please. Okay. Safeguard. That is fine with me. Nightshade again. Oof. That sucks. Wow, that sucks a lot. Okay, Pokemon. We're gonna get in the Lantern. We're gonna paralyze it. Safeguard, that's fine. Thunder Wave. Safeguard prevents stat changes or status effects. So we'll just spam Thunder Wave until the Safeguard drops. Mirror Coat. Safeguard faded. Now we get Thunder Wave. Okay. Yeah, Safeguard prevents status effects. Counter, we did no damage. And counter, I believe, is double any damage you've taken. Which is why those counters hurt so hard, because we were doing 34. 1, 2, 3. It was so close. Safeguard. Okay, so no more status effects. But they stay, right? Okay. I just can't give you a new one. But they didn't stack in the first place, so. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Break out. Freak out. Here we go. Great ball. 1 shake. 1 shake. Counter, we didn't do anything. Let's try that again. Spam the Great Ball. Nothing. It's kind of dumb, but you know those weighted dolls that can never fall over? That's what Wobbuffet is roughly based on. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I saw like a punching bag or something like that. Because its whole build is like a setup. Like Safeguard, Mirror Coat, Counter. 1, 2, 3. Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. Was sent to Bill's PC. Our latest capture is a Wobbuffet. Okay, so now we need 1 more. Male or female will work. 887 Pokemon remain until Gen 8 comes out. We're up to 329 Pokemon in the LCD Dex count. We still have a long way to go, but every addition we make is exciting. It's one step closer to owning all obtainable Pokemon, catching every single possible Pokemon live. Like, every time I talk about it, it's crazy that I'm actually doing it, but it's even crazier that it's happening. We've made 329 out of 2,357. We've almost got it down to 2,000 Pokemon left. We're not even there yet. Nightshade, if you counter, we're dead, but we'll get you some damage. Safeguard. Okay, so we can't give you any status effects. We'll Nightshade again. Safeguard, okay. Should be able to get you in the red. Hopefully I didn't overthink this. Yes. Okay. Oh, she did not like that. Mirror coat. Nope. She's at 1 HP. Why is she fighting this? Great ball.
It's what you wanted to be.
1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Breakout. One shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Breakout. Destiny Bonds. Okay, so don't accidentally kill it because then we die. Got it. Nope. She is not a fan of us. You're at 1 HP, kid. What are you doing? There's 1 shake. Okay. Ultra Ball it is then, because apparently you're just not a fan of the Great Balls. One shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, no shake. Wobbuffet was caught. We're not going to give you a nickname, and that is our full line of Wobbuffets. We got a male, a female, and a living dex. That last one was a female, so we'll go ahead and put the right sprite in there. Wobbuffet. And we're no longer hunting anything. That is going to get us 886 Pokemon remaining until Sword and Shield comes out, and a grand total of 330 Pokemon in the OCD Dex count. That's a good place to leave off. We're going to get out of this cave, we're going to heal up, and we're going to fly to New Bark, where we will save. And tomorrow we will have an early stream. I say early, probably around 9 or 10. Because I've got, well, I'd say 9 would be safe. Because I've got till 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock in real time before it's morning in game. So 2 hours to do some morning hunts, I think is a good amount of time. So let's get healed up here. And let's fly home. So we've made it back home. We are in New Bark Town. Let's go in our own little room for nostalgia's sake here. Let's save the game. 8 badges, 330 Pokemon. Aedifex saved the game. Alright, so let's take a look at everything that we've got so far. We have 330 Pokemon. 209 of them are Kanto Pokemon. Some of them are Hoenn Pokemon from our Alpha Sapphire shenanigans. Let's see. There's 176 Pokemon in Johto. 100 of them are living decks. 26 of them are the unknown forms. That's another thing we've got to do is start hunting unknowns. I think that's probably how we're going to end Gen 2. There are 44 gender variants in Gen 2. That's hard to say. Almost half. There's 100 new Pokemon in Johto, and 44 of them have gender variants. So that's why it feels like there's a lot, because there are. 6 possible Mega Evolutions. We cannot catch Mareep, Flaffy, or Ampharos. We cannot catch Girafarig, Remoraid, or Octillery. We will trade those from Gold over into this after we beat everything. Let's see. What do we need in Johto? We need a male Heracross, and we need a Heracross for Mega Evolutions. We need a Pineco, which will evolve into Fortress because we can't find it in the wild. Ladybug has gender variant, so a regular male and a female. Scyther, we need a regular male and a Mega for our Scizor line. Ledian, regular and male, female. And Tyrogue, we need 2 Tyrogues. We need the one that we get for Tyrogue, and then we need another one to turn into Hitmontop. Route 44, we can catch some Poliwhirls that will be evolving into Politoads. Route 45 is Phanpy. We just cleared the Wobbuffets. We'll have to go into the Dark Cave in the morning for a Teddy Ursa. Then once we get into Kanto, Route 6 we can catch Granbulls. Route 7 we can catch Murkrows and Houndours. We will need to go to the Celadon Game Corner for Porygon to evolve into Porygon 2, which is a Johto Pokemon. Route 17 we get Slugma. Magcargo we will have to evolve. Skiploom is on Route 14, Quillfish on Route 12, and Larvitar and Misdrevius in Mount Silver. In the Ruins of Alph is the 26 unknown forms. That's probably how we will end Generation 2, like I said. And as far as story is concerned, Raikou, Entei, and Ho-Oh, and Lugia, and Celebi are all story-based Pokemon. Raikou and Entei are just roaming. We saw Raikou twice today, but no luck. We need to get ourselves a Haunter with Mean Look when we get into the post-game, so that we can look for these roaming Pokemon and lock them into battle. Mantine's on Route 41, which is the Whirl Islands with Lugia. And then there's quite a few Pokemon that are evolution only or breed only. Crobat, Blossom, Azumarill we just got today. Jumpluff, Espeon, Umbreon, Slowking, Steelix, Scizor, Kingdra, Porygon 2, and Blissey are evolution only. We can't find them in the wild anywhere. And Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Togepi, Elekid, Magby, and the starters are going to be breed only. So there's quite a few Pokemon that we actually can't even catch. We're going to have to evolve Pokemon, or we're going to have to breed for Pokemon. So we've got some work cut out for us. But we have officially reached the halfway point of Pokemon Crystal as far as the stories go. We've got 8 badges. We're about to get into the Pokemon League. So tomorrow we're going to do a morning stream, catch those morning Pokemon, and the rest of the Pokemon we need in Johto. We'll train up some Pokemon, either on screen or off screen, and then the stream after that, we will be taking on the Pokemon League and getting into Kanto. So that's exciting. So thanks everybody for hanging out for the stream today. Thank you, Mal, for talking with me. Unison, if you're still here, thanks for showing up. Wade and Vanessa, it was good seeing you guys. And that wraps up the stream for tonight. So as always, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video.